Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Exotic Roots here. I make natural hair and lifestyle videos. If it's your first time here, do not forget to subscribe down below and also follow me on Instagram at Exotic Roots. Today I'm coming at you with summer hair care tips. How can you have and maintain your best natural hair this summer? If you're interested, keep on watching. First and foremost, we're letting go of dead ends. If it does not serve you, let it go. As you can see, I had color on my ends earlier this year. I decided to let go of them back in March because they were no longer serving me. I was tired of it, and now I'm just ready to embrace my natural hair in the shortest form that I've ever had my hair, and I'm embracing it. I'm loving it. So this is my hair care tip for you. If you have heat damage, if you have color damage, whatever it is, if your hair is not at its healthiest state, if your ends are not at their healthiest state, just cut them out. The second tip is for when you're going swimming, either at the pool or at the beach. So whenever you're about to go swimming, the first thing that you can do is to wet your hair prior to getting into the pool or the beach. This will help your hair not absorb as much of chlorine water or salt water whenever you go in there. So if you want to take a step further, you can apply a little bit of conditioner on your hair prior. But if you don't have the time, just make sure that you wet your hair with regular water before you get into the pool or the beach. Now, after you've enjoyed yourself, you have to make sure to wash it all out afterwards. So use a clarifying shampoo or use a regular shampoo, whatever you have, but make sure that the salt water or the chlorine water is out of your hair before you go to bed. Usually I would just make sure that as soon as I'm done with the beach, I go back, I wash my hair, and then I apply like leave-in conditioner or a styling cream. I do a bun, and then the next day I'll deal with it. The third tip is to stay consistent with your hair care routine. Honestly, you don't need to be washing your hair for 2 hours every single week. You can wash your hair every week, but it doesn't have to last 2 hours. You don't have to dip, condition, pre-poo, and do the whole thing every single week. You can do it twice a month. You can do it once a month. The most important thing is to make sure that your hair is washed, your scalp is clean, your hair smells good, and is also moisturized. You'll notice that your hair will grow faster and will look better overall whenever you're consistent with your routine. Your routine can be super simple. You have a shampoo, you have a conditioner or a dip conditioner, and one thing to note is that if the dip conditioner tells you to leave it on for 10 minutes, you really don't need to leave it on for like half a day or 6 hours. If it says 30 minutes, leave it for 30 minutes. It does not need 2 hours, 90 minutes. Just leave it for 30 minutes and it will save you a lot of time. You also have to make sure that your hair is staying moisturized. The weather outside is very harsh. The sun on your hair will be very harsh. So then if you find that your hair is feeling frizzy and dry, you can spray a little bit of leave-in conditioner, apply a styling cream or a gel until your next wash day. Ideally, you would wash your hair if your hair starts feeling super dry, but if you're not able to, just apply a fine mist. Usually they have UV protection against the sun, so that helps a little bit with your hair. If you have color, you really have to make sure that you're protecting your hair from the sun because that can alter the look of your color. Now, if you decide to do a protective style during the summer, which I think I want to do around July when it gets very hot, make sure that you don't leave it for too long. I would say the max would be like 6 weeks to 8 weeks. Try to aim for 6 weeks. I know the prices for protective styling is so expensive right now, so whenever you do it, you have to keep it for like 3 months, but that's not really beneficial for your hair. It might be beneficial for your pockets, But for your hair, not so much. And whenever you have the protective style in, make sure that you also cleanse your scalp. You know, when you're just scratching and tapping your hair, that means that your scalp needs to be cleansed. And my last tip for you is to not go to bed with wet hair. You can do it once and nothing happens. You can do it twice and nothing happens. But if you keep doing it, you will notice a difference in your hair. Your hair will become high porosity. It will be very mushy. Your curls won't be as defined. You will find that whenever you stretch your hair, it keeps stretching and stretching and stretching. And that's what they call hydro fatigue. So if you wash your hair in the morning, you put it in a bun. When you get home, take the bun out. Take the bun out to air your hair out so it can dry a little bit so you don't go to bed with wet hair. If you decide to wash your hair at 5 p.m., make sure that you do use a blow dryer or these microfiber towels that will really suck up all of the moisture out of your hair. Whatever you decide to do, make sure that your hair is completely dry before going to bed. So these are all my tips for the summer. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.